Welcome back to my YouTube channel, my dear viewers. My name is Kabanda Ishimwe Bruno, a student at Gulu University offering MBCHB 1. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through an introduction to Excel. Now, what is Excel? Excel is a spreadsheet program that deals with organizing information in tables. However, it can be used to perform calculations, it can be used to perform assessments in a number of ways. It is used in schools to assess learners, it can be used by financial institutions to come up with budgets, it can also be used individuals to be able to also perform maybe budgets and a number of things, as we shall be able to see in detail. Now, how do you open a spreadsheet program? Now, unlike in Microsoft Office Word, we were calling them documents, but in this tutorial, these are from Microsoft Office Excel are called worksheets or can be called workbooks. Alright, so you can open them in a number of ways. One, you can right click on your desktop and then you go for new, scroll to Microsoft Excel worksheet, and then you'll be able to click there and open it. Similarly, you can search on the search button on the task manager, look for Excel, and then you can be able to click on it, and also it takes you to a new worksheet. Now, the simplest way I love to use is right clicking on the desktop, then new, then Microsoft Excel worksheet. So I can go ahead and name it, say Bruno. Then I open it. Now, notice how it opens for me an entire page having several grids, and we shall be able to understand what that means. Now, these grids are organizing the worksheet into columns, which are vertical lines, these ones labeled in an alphabetical manner, A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth. Now, the rows are the horizontal lines, and they are labeled using numerals from 1 up to infinity. Now, on the tabs on the bottom page, I'm seeing what we call sheets. Now, sheets are like pages of a book, but in this case, they are sheets. So you can create more sheets just as you can turn on the different pages in a book. Now, depending on the project you're dealing with, you can go ahead and name these sheets. Let's say maybe the sheet, right click on it and then rename. You can call it MBCHB, so on and so forth. Now let's go back to sheet 1. Now, the point where a column meets with a row leads to formation of that small box we call a cell. So a cell will be having a name formulated from the column and then the row. So up here, just below the ribbon, is a name box, and it shows that the active cell, or the one my sort of cursor is on, or the active cell is being labeled in the name box. So it's A2 because it's from the A column and from row number 2. Now, that is basically a cell. Now, on this ribbon, we have a number of tools and commands that we are going to be continuing to use, such as home, where it also has a number of tools. Now we have insert, we have page layout, we have formulas, we have got data, review, view, so on and so forth. And we're going to be looking at these things in so much detail. So that is it for the Excel. So you can go ahead now and save your worksheet. So I already went through from the previous videos of saving, and it applies the same way as for the Word document. So I can go ahead and click Ctrl S because I had already created a pathway. I had already placed it on desktop. Therefore, Ctrl S will just do it. Thank you very much. I remain Kabanda Ishimwe Bruno, a student at GLU University, doing MBCHB 1. See you in another video. Bye bye.